Like most other guys, when I was getting started in the gym, I had no idea what program to follow and what exercises to do. I actually still have a screenshot of the first ever program that I followed. I found it on bodybuilding.com and I used it when I was in high school. As you can see at the top there, it was taken on my iPod, so that really helps date the photo. I used this program during my senior year of high school around 2014 to 2015, and although it was a pretty bad bro split, as you can see, having things like a full chest day and arm day, I do remember hitting at least 225 on bench for 1 rep, so I did at least make some gains during the time that I used it. Fast forward now to 2019, when I started my fitness journey, I was once again confused about what kind of program should I follow. I had a friend who worked out, but he honestly mostly focused on abs, so things like core, cardio, maybe sometimes chest and biceps we would do when we went to the gym together. But other than that, he really wasn't that much help, and I had nobody else in my life to look to for advice, so I turned to YouTube. One of the biggest drawbacks of utilizing YouTube for information for anything, but especially for fitness, is there's a lot of guys out there that give horrible advice, and I think a lot of them do it intentionally. Just like some personal trainers do, they give you terrible advice, steer you in the wrong direction, and get you making 0 gains so that you come to them for advice and buy their shitty programs in hopes to get some type of magical pill that's going to help you gain muscle and size. A lot of these people are on juice, but they're lying to their viewers and selling cookie cutter programs disguised as personal training, profiting off of people that don't know any better. Fortunately for me, I stumbled across some of the best guys on YouTube that you can get fitness advice from, and they are the buff dudes. I am incredibly thankful for them because they set me up with a strong foundation for my physique and my strength to this day. Their channel focuses on tried and true old school bodybuilding methods, one of them being the 5x5 full body program. This program is comprised of 3 full body workouts that you do each week. Each workout starts with a major muscle group and compound lift like the squat, the barbell bench press, or a deadlift. Those lifts are then followed by exercises that don't exactly get the focus that they need from the compound lifts like bicep curls, tricep extensions, and calf raises, helping round out the workout and giving it overall more balanced physique. Now obviously the buff dudes didn't invent the 5x5 program, but again, I'm glad that I found their video and I learned about the 5x5 because it's a great program for beginners, and especially people that struggle to commit to 45 days a week. You have to remember that people who are starting in the gym, like you might be, it's hard to get that dedication and motivation to go on a weekly basis. So when you find out that you can go 3 days a week and make great progress, that is very appealing to a lot of people that are limited on time. With a 3-day program, if you miss 1 workout, it's not the end of the world because you have another day where you're going to hit your full body again. Now let's compare that to a 4-day week program. If you miss both of your leg workouts in 1 week, which I know a lot of you do, you're now not working out legs until a whole nother week. That's not going to happen with a full body program because if you miss day 1, you're going to hit legs again on day 2 and 3. Full body training is generally effective for people that are low on time as well, which is a big upside for beginners. You can be in and out of the gym and hit most of the major muscle groups within an hour if you train smart, or at the most maybe 2 hours. But I'm sure you're wondering, what is the trade-off? What are the downsides of full body training? There is the potential for some overtraining and fatigue due to the fact that you're pushing some heavy compounds and hitting your entire body during those workouts. Some people might find it difficult to achieve enough volume for each muscle group during each of the workouts, especially for advanced lifters. For people training really hard and taking their time, it can lead to longer workouts and less focus on lagging muscle groups. With all that being said, again, this is a program that I'm suggesting is great for beginners. Yes, advanced lifters and people that want to focus on some lagging muscle groups are going to have to do that, and something like maybe push-pull legs or an upper-lower split is going to be the best for that. A beginner, somebody who's having trouble getting motivated to be in the gym consistently every week, really is going to have an easier time committing to 2 to 3 days a week, hitting full body. That way you're continuously getting enough volume, you're able to hit each of the major muscle groups, and you can be in and out of the gym within an hour if you train smart. It's a great starting place for beginners because you're able to hit each of the major muscle groups every week, and you only have to go in 3 days a week, and if you're smart, you train for an hour. There's really not a lot of downsides. For somebody that is advanced, you can start to have some issues, but somebody who's just getting started is really going to have an easier time committing and being consistent going to the gym following this program. Although there are a few drawbacks, I'm proof that it works. I felt great doing it. I felt strong. I felt like a badass when I was first getting into the gym and I was weak and I had not been used to working out. Working on things like overhead press and deadlift and squat and getting stronger on those really kept me motivated and wanted to keep coming back each week to get stronger. At the end of the day, the truth is there is no perfect workout routine. The only way to figure out what works for you is through trial and error. But I know with 100% certainty, if you are a beginner or even somebody who's been in the gym for a few years, if you try the 3-day-a-week 5x5 program, you're going to see muscle growth and you're going to see consistent gains in strength each week, and you're going to get better and better at those compound lifts, and that's going to translate into your physique overall and just make you happier and healthier and get you consistently hitting the gym. What else can you ask for? It builds that love for the gym that stays consistent day in and day out, even when motivation fades. I'm gonna leave a link to the Buff Dudes 5x5 program video in the description, as well as a copy and paste a workout routine that you can just copy and put in your notes app on your phone, and you can follow it yourself. I highly recommend that you try this program out. As I said, it worked for me. I'll throw up some pictures here. Within the first couple months of me doing this program, you can see the back gains that I started to get. You can see my shoulders start to grow a bit, my arms, my legs. Everything was making progress using this program. So again, it's a great program. It helped me stay consistent when I was first starting out and I didn't know what to do. I highly recommend it. If you have any questions about this video or have any suggestions for my next video, go ahead and leave a comment down below and let me know, have you ever tried a 5x5 program? What did you think about it? If you enjoyed the video, make sure you leave a like, subscribe for more videos like this. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.